but their looting will destroy it. They've taken so much. They've taken the guardians of the sun and stars. The world will go black. Yes, what would they think if all we mamas died? Would they think? So what? What would they think? If that happened and all we mamas died and there was no one doing our work, well, the rain wouldn't fall from the sky. It would get hotter and hotter from the sky, and the trees wouldn't grow and the crops wouldn't grow. Or am I wrong and they would grow anyway?
Are we really meant to believe that the Kogi have been secretly taking care of the world for centuries? They believe it. They are the elder brothers. That's why they live the way they do. Their cities are usually deserted. They only visit them for public meetings. The Kogi live on the land. They're farmers like their ancestors. Husband, wife, and children maintain a number of farms in different zones on the mountain, growing a variety of crops on each plot. Their agriculture is based on generations of detailed observation of climate, soil, and the flora and fauna of each region. They believe that human beings have to control nature, but that control is based on understanding what each plant gives to and takes from the world. Human beings, plants, and animals, they say, must be well seated. Beans are being planted close to the farmhouse. Only women may do this. It's part of the relationship between the mother of a family and the Mother Earth. For the Kogi, practical knowledge is simply an aspect of spiritual understanding.
Everything we plant must be blessed. They must be helped to grow. Beans, corn, they all have guardians. Fruit trees too. They all have guardians. They all have guardians. We must ask the guardians permission. If we didn't do that, then if crops aren't blessed, how can they grow properly? They dry up and rot without it. That's how it is.
So we take the children to the mama so that he blesses them. And then he'll look after them and take care of their health and spirit. And when the children get sick, you have to take them to be healed. We bring them to the mamas so that they concentrate and cure the children, make them better. That way all the children get to know the mamas. We take them to the mamas to get cured, and sometimes they're not cured, and they die, and then we cry and cry.
Humans need water. They have to have water to live. The earth is the same. It was made perfect by Saranqua, but now it is weak and diseased. The animals die, the trees dry up, people become ill. Many new illnesses will appear. There will be no cure or medicine for them. And the reason is that younger brother is violating fundamental principles continually, totally. Drilling, mining, extracting petrol, minerals, stripping away the world. This is destroying all order and damaging the world. BBC, tell the younger brother, open your eyes. Hear the mama's law and story, learn how things really are.
blackness, only the sea. In the beginning there was no sun, no moon, no people. In the beginning there were no animals, no plants, only the sea. The sea was the mother. The mother was not people. She was not anything. Nothing at all. She was when she was. Spirit. She was memory and possibility. She was Haluna.
The Mamas say that we do not remember the Great Mother. She is not a distant god. She is the mind inside nature. The Mother is fertility and intelligence.
Where does the idea of Earth come from? Where do we get the idea of water? Why do we have a word for it? These things were conceived in the beginning, before the dawning. These were ideas, water and earth. We can only have ideas of things that have already been conceived in a lunar. Before the dawning, before there was anything, we were conceived in the water of a lunar. So were the trees, the mountains, everything.
And then the mother began to spin out her thoughts. She heaped up a spindle before the dawning, and the mother spun 9 worlds. She gave birth to 9 daughters. Each world had its own color, and she gave birth to sons, the lords of creation. One was Saranqui, and then she wondered, how will we create a living thing? It was hard to understand how to make a human. The mother and her children had to think very hard. How does an eye work? How does a foot work? And when it was done, the 9th world was peopled. But this was before the dawning. There was still no people, no plants, no animals, no sun. Only the mother, only Haluna.
At the foot of the mountain, Colombian tomb robbers are plundering the graves of the Kogi's ancestors. This jar is over 1,000 years old. It was made as a womb of clay for the dead. The potter fasted and meditated as he worked.